What is going on, everybody? It's Juggalo Gaming. I'm Jonathan80315, and welcome back to GemCraft Frostborn Wrath, episode 48. If I remember correctly, yes, 48. And in this recording session, we are going into the eye field, if I remember correctly. Yeah. This is gonna be fun. We gotta go get bleed. Alright. So, hopefully everything is alright with our skills and what we're leveled at. I mean, we're at 121, which is pretty decent for this part of the story, I would think. You know, obviously, I haven't done very many real high endurance runs. I've done a couple here and there just to boost my level. V2 has one at 65,000. U3 has 124,000. These endurance runs are going to get much more potent after we get bleed. Especially for the shrine endurances that we're going to be doing. So, without further ado, we have 75 waves. First one starting at 125, which is about what B1 was. So, relatively relaxing. What is an I1? I1 has the square line mark. We're not going to be getting that right now, but I2 has Awakening at the battle tree. Alright, so we are not going to open up the stash here. It wouldn't be hard to open. We're just going to be careful we don't hit it. Okay. Right here does seem like a pretty good start. Obviously, we're just going to block off a couple things here. Force everything to kind of combine right here. Force them up this way. Probably should force them down here and then loop back around. We can't do that quite yet. We'll just go ahead and set some preparations for that. And then with this, of course, we're going to have them, once they loop back around this way, they'll loop the whole way down here. This is going to be our main kill gem for the moment. I think we're still spec a little bit into mana. So let's just go ahead here and we'll do some great threes. We're gonna put a trap here for right now. It is gonna have a bleed. We're gonna make a grade 7 crit gem. These aren't going to take too much either. So, put that there for right now, and then I'm also going to move it here in a little bit. I think that would be good for start. Alrighty. Okay, we'll let these guys break through real quick. Awesome. But where we're going to have the range at, I might want to bleed them a little early. We're going to put the bleed there now. And as far as this goes, we're going to put that in an amplifier. That was our first amp. Very nice. And of course, put that there. Shrink it a little bit. We're already on a good start. I wanted to put that as a 6. My bad. I missed. Hit the number. Fair enough. Here soon we'll have our lock amp. Put that in there. Not bad. Yeah, let's put a grade 2 there. Just hitting them. Drain a little bit extra mana. Man, not too worried about that, to be honest. There we go. Surrounded by grade 4s. I think the next upgrade will make that a grade 8. I almost wish I had a slow gem. Still making a decent amount of mana. So, how's everybody been doing? Right now, this is Tuesday, April 26th. I had a rough day at work today. You know, we just kept on getting drops in today. MTI just flooded us. Hopefully tomorrow will be more of a relaxing day and we only have about the 3 or 4 live loads we'll have normally and maybe a couple for shipping. Which is interesting because I actually didn't get nothing for shipping today. Well, I was there. And I leave work at 2 o'clock. Usually shipping starts picking up around that time. Usually about the time I'm getting off, Stevo or FedEx is pulling in. I need it now. You know, one of the companies, usually. You know what? Let's let that fulfill. I think we can manage that with what we got. Let's see here. We're getting a 40% damage increase from the mana pool multiplier. We got a 25% increase from the hit pool, the hit count damage multiplier. Now, if you didn't realize from this game after Chasing Shadows, where we had 6 gems in total to combine up with, 3 of the gems are missing: Chain Hit, Pool Bound, and Bloodbound. Now, I wouldn't say that they're missing. Poolbound and Bloodbound are here. In fact, you can see them right there in the stats of the yellow. In fact, every gem has a Poolbound and Bloodbound effect to them. As you can see there, the mana pool damage and then the hit damage. That one has 193 hits. I believe somewhere it tells you how many more hits before it levels up. I think I have to click on like more info for that or something. I don't remember exactly how to do it. Oh, it's right below it. Damage increases at such and such hits. So when this hits 1,257 hits, that hit count damage multiplier will go up, which is the Bloodbound effect. And every time the mana pool goes up, the mana pool damage multiplier goes up. That's the pool bound effect. So the black and white gems from Chasing Shadow are in here still. Don't worry. I don't know if I ever explained that. So the only one really missing is Chain Hit. And I would love to have Chain Hit back. I'm pretty sure it's not. Like, being able to hit multiple targets in this one would make this game far too easy, to be honest. And also having 7 gems would just be kind of weird. Because they're not obviously going to add Pullbound, Bloodbound because they're integrated into every gem already. So they had to pick and choose. And this time they went with a Bleeding gem instead of the Chain Hit. Bleeding making all sources of damage be more. Now, I want to get rid of this as soon as possible. Well, I actually paused. I saw him coming. I wanted to go up a little bit more, but this is just gonna have to do. All right, and I'm just gonna set this down here as a backup gem. Okay, we're back up to 42,000 already. Which put our Manifold multiplier up because we did go up to Manifold level. Seriously, this is going to be freaking annoying. Have to be careful, because as soon as he's done attacking, he might attack that stash. I don't want that. Good thing is he attacked one of the monsters. I mean, being honest here, we easily won this. I mean, that pylon has 3 shots and it's 85,000 damage. If it does ever get to use them, it's just gonna fill up to be even higher. And I bet... Oh, whoops, I just upgraded that a little too far. Oh well. And like I said, I-1 was pretty damn easy. At least for where we're at in the story. And as far as levels go. So we are getting there pretty fast here. So we're going to do I-2 next. Like I said, I-2 does have a battle trait in it. It'd be the Awakening battle trait. So that's fun. I-3 has Shadow Cores. So we will try to open up this one. Okay. We're going to ignore this tune. But, just in case, I'm blocking that. I don't want any of them to go, you know, if I would accidentally break this open because I'm focusing on this and I give it a bolt and it breaks it open and immediately fires and breaks that open, just because how powerful the gem is, I don't want this accidentally breaking. We should be good, but we do not have crit, we do not have mana, we do have bleed, and we have poison. I probably should have switched my skills up, but we also got drop holders here. So, should be good. Now we're going to create a grade 2 and just drop it. Main reason for that is I went to space to build. This is prime real estate right here. Yes, I almost messed up what I was about to say. We're gonna put a trap here and a trap here. Both of these are gonna have grade 3 bleeds in them. So that they take more damage. But our main gem is going to be a grade 7 poison to start out with. And we're just going to do grade 2s around it. And we'll eventually get that higher. There we go. Got all them. Put you to structure. And give you a bolt. Oh, of course it would attack that first. Yeah, I got shrink. Low poison, huh? I guess I really didn't need that. I'm thinking. Or is this? Now it's a grade 5. So as soon as they get affected by this, they're immediately taking 27% more damage. I'm gonna do the same thing to this one. Make it at least a grade 5. And put a 6 on it. Put a lantern here. Put a lantern here. Now, I want to put traps here and here. Just increasing their poison damage. Alright. Looking pretty good. Oh, some came in with shields. Well, their shield's already gone. There's really not gonna have that much time to attack that. Let's go ahead and put a grade 7 here. Make sure they stay bleeding. Ain't good. I'm actually kind of surprised they're getting that far. Maybe I should have went with a trap setup instead. This is actually bad. Alright. Hit random. Actually, hit least hit points. I'm about to die. My mana is really low. I might be able to salvage it, but it's not gonna be pretty by any means. They banished too many times already. And there's the phone ringing, just like on cue. Alright, I need to hit this pylon. Pylon saved my life there. Probably should have had a pylon going from the very beginning, but I didn't. And we got the bomb trait. Awakening. We also opened drop holders. Got 200 mana from drops, 800 mana from drops. We got a gem from a drop, 5 drop holders, and gained 600 mana. A lot of our drop holders actually had mana this time around, which ain't a bad thing. Definitely not a bad thing. Okay, and we're about 26 minutes into the video, and we did I1 and I2, and opened up the stash in I2 as well. Next video, we should be able to get I3 and maybe I4 done. Obviously, these start getting up pretty quickly. Now we're at 80 waves with 135 hit points starting out, which is a little bit higher than B2 in difficulty, just because it starts out with more, which means the increment increases more. But ooh, we have bleed and poison. Bleed's going to be extremely helpful. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope everybody enjoyed so far, and hopefully you continue to support and comment on my videos, and any kind of reaction with the video is good reaction, I should say. Like, even if you dislike it, it's still going to push it out more. If you like it, that's even better. I hope everybody's enjoying the series so far, and seeing how far I can push this to go. Now, obviously, at the point I'm at, I could easily go back to W1 and do an endurance that's way over 37,000. Same with W2. W3 has like a 7,000 right there. That's trash. W4. Yeah. We could redo some of these and really beat our endurance just to get some extra levels. But I'm not trying to make this very endurance heavy. And there's going to be some endurances, obviously. There's already been some. But once I get bleed, I'm going to show you the true power of shrines and endurance. Probably starting out with H2. Going to do a very heavy mana farm from the start. Once we can't handle the waves and we're starting to lose out, I make the highest gem I could possibly make, have it sitting there ready to go. Once we get closer to the end, I might send a couple waves, then put in the enraging slot the higher level gem. The last couple waves being at the higher level enragement. Yeah, as soon as everybody's on the field, or as much as I can, gem bomb with a red so they take more damage, and then hit the shrines, clearing the field, and spiking our XP. You will see that, especially the first time doing it, it's going to be a huge increase. At least that's what I'm expecting. So next time we will probably do I3. Might get the I4. I also want to, again, I definitely want to go down here to the hidden mod keys and start. I want to write some of these down and just make sure I get them done in a video. Maybe two. Some of these we're not going to be able to do, obviously. Like beating 120 waves, probably not going to happen. Beating 120 waves without using a strike or gem enhancement probably isn't going to happen right away. These two are going to be a little bit harder. Opening a tomb, we can go to an early map that has a tomb and break it open, and we should be fine in theory. 500 waves early, that's just going to come in time. But some of these, like we can go to the Storm Queen and blow up the eggs as she lays them. I already mentioned the easy way to get this one. If gem bombing our own power staff gems in them doesn't work, then we could just go to the map with the wall breaker and put 3 in front of the wall breaker, and once it starts moving towards the end of the map, let it destroy them 3 with no issue. Great and grade 12 will come a little bit later, kind of like some of these ones. That we're going to get once we're working on this one too. And using demolition 7 times should be relatively easy to get. They're like the handful we're going to be getting, and then at that point we will probably go ahead and link as many of these as we can and get some of these modifiers unlocked at the very top of the map here. So, like I said, that's all after I get the lead, after I do a high endurance, after I get my new talismans from the upcoming stashes as well. I3 definitely has some shadow cores in its wizard stash, and I'm kind of excited for that. Getting about 1,600 shadow cores. There's probably a little bit more than that because I downplayed a lot of them that are on my list. Just because I didn't know if I got any from, randomly. You can get them from killing monsters if you're lucky. Most special enemies that come on the field will give you shadow cores as well. So just because you get a bunch from the stash doesn't mean all of it came from the stash, so I downplayed it quite a bit for a lot of these. But yeah, that's 1,600 shadow cores. And then I4 has bleeding, of course, and then we start going towards Seeker Sense, and then we're going to have a bunch of talismans to hit up as well. Like I said. So, that's all fun and coming up here shortly. But thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next GemCraft Frostborn Wrath video. Have a good one, everybody.